I've got spare parts from my last broken heart. Somehow more than what I had to start. Yeah, I've got spare parts. I tried to fix it best I remembered it. I hope it runs when I fire it up, 'cause I got spare parts. So if you see something that you might need, anything you can use, what's left of it might be a perfect fit, 'cause I got spare parts. Took a piece of you, like lovers often do. But I'll try to make it good as new, 'cause I got spare parts. So if you see something that you might need, anything you can use, what's left of it might be the perfect fit, 'cause I've got spare parts. What's left of it might be the perfect fit, 'cause I've got spare.
Hey, everybody! It's Thursday! We are live with the Miss Tammy and the Blaizeman show right here on the FFN network. To my right over here is my lovely wife, Miss Tammy! How are you, babe?
I'm good. How are you? How's everybody out there in viewer and listening land? Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's week's been pretty good.
Yep.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yep, tomorrow.
One more day.
Yep, tomorrow is Friday, Miss Tammy. That's for damn sure.
Tomorrow is Friday.
And you know what? You got kind of a big gripe today, huh? You don't remember?
Right.
As soon as I refresh your memory.
I think there's a couple of things I had a gripe about today, but anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, those are that's pillow talk for me and you. Anyways, hold on. Let me. Sorry, everybody. Let me adjust. There we go. So, should I just put the video up and then you'll know what it is?
Okay, go ahead. I want to see it. Because I probably didn't even see the video. I probably just heard about it.
Probably. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
The whole 70 seconds that I heard.
70 seconds?
That's what somebody was saying. It was only 70 seconds.
Oh. Well.
Was it longer than that?
It's almost 120 seconds. It's almost a minute and it's a minute and 50 seconds long.
Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Not very long.
I don't know who told you 70 seconds.
I heard it on the radio.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways, here's Miss Tammy's gripe. Are you ready? Ready, babe?
I'm ready.
Ready for your gripe?
Yeah, I'm ready for my gripe.
Oh, boy, it's the Patriots. Let's see.
Rod's going to have an opening statement, and then just due to our meeting schedule, we're going to take a handful of questions and get right back on it.
Yeah, good morning, friends. Just like I told you guys a few days ago, there was it's a process as far as selecting who the starting quarterback is. We have decided, or I have decided, that Jacoby Brissett will be our starting quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Like he said, he has decided.
What? What? He gets to decide, Miss Tammy. He's the head coach.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't be the head coach. But anyways,
Oh, boy. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to open up a can. So why don't you think Brissett is...
No, finish the tape. Did he say why he chose him?
Oh, well, let's find out. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Rod's going to have an opening statement, and then just due to our meeting schedule, we're going to take a handful of questions and get right back on it.
Yeah, good morning, friends. Just like I told you guys a few days ago, there was it's a process as far as selecting who the starting quarterback is. We have decided, or I have decided, that Jacoby Brissett will be our starting quarterback this season. Now, in saying that, as an organization, we're 100% behind Jacoby. There is no, you got a guy right here, you got a guy right there. We're 100% behind Jacoby. And I had an opportunity to talk to Drake. I had an opportunity to talk to Jacoby separately and also together. And I feel like we're all on the same page from an organizational perspective.
You had the decision, and it was your decision. What ultimately led you to Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah, there are a lot of factors that led to this choice.
Well, tell us some.
The hard part is thinking in the short term and the long term at the same time. As an organization, though, we feel like Jacoby gives us our best chance to win right now.
Jacoby Brissett is a bum.
I don't want to get into hypotheticals. We can't go into the season saying, well, he's going to go X amount of weeks. Like, look, as long as Jacoby's going out there performing the way that we all have confidence in him doing, he'll be our quarterback this season. Thanks. Appreciate it. Told you.
Well, I'm not really happy about that. Why didn't they pick the other guy who they drafted and they picked, and it was like there's so much hype? Why didn't they pick him?
Well, because
Brissett is better. Is that what you're gonna say?
Oh, me?
Yeah, I
wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't Brissett play on the team last year?
No.
But he played on the team before, right?
Well, yeah. It was the time where when Brady and Garoppolo and Brissett was the third string quarterback, right?
But
and that was the year. Look, don't quote me on the dates. I apologize. It was either the year Brady got suspended or when he got suspended. We had the 4 games. The reason why Brissett got to play because accident-prone Garoppolo got hurt, and then that's when Brissett got the stop.
Okay.
Until Brady came back.
But they traded him though, right?
And then we kicked him to the can.
Yeah.
We kicked him to the curb. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did we kick him to the curb if he was so great? And he
wasn't. He wasn't.
Okay,
but
so why is he so great now?
He was a starting quarterback for another team for I think a year or so.
Was he good?
No, they didn't win nothing.
Okay,
and you could see he's back at New England. Okay. But look, Drake, I'll let you talk, baby. I promise. Drake May is a quarterback, rookie quarterback. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Got drafted in the 3rd round. Okay. So now, in these times, they're like, yeah, not ready. Let's keep him on the sideline and, probably waste freaking talent. You know what I mean? But let's keep him on the sideline. Let Brissett teach him some things. I wouldn't want Brissett teaching my quarterbacks anything. First of all. Second of all, yeah, that's just it. And Brissett, Miss Tammy, is not like a franchise quarterback. That guy is not none of them. And that's even if he survives the year without getting knocked out or, plummeled to the ground. Our offensive line stinks the whole 9 yards.
I don't know. I think they should have given the other kid a chance.
Right? Okay. So now, back in the day when I loved football, I still love football, but it's quite frankly becoming a really like a sissy ass sport. Okay, that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so back in my day, quarterbacks like Peyton Manning, every other rookie quarterback. Okay, Drew Bledsoe. Every quarterback that was drafted as a rookie back then was thrown to the dogs. Okay, get out there and learn. Don't sit on the sideline and watch. Get out there and learn.
Exactly.
Peyton Manning's first year as a rookie quarterback, he went 1-15. Okay, he had like 22 or 24 interceptions. He was a disaster. Then what happened? He becomes one of the GOATs. Okay. He wins 2 Super Bowls. He does this, he does that. So don't give me that shit that it's better for the quarterback to learn on a sideline. Okay.
No, there's a lot of people who like me, for example, like to watch somebody, like when I learned a new job or whatever, to watch somebody do it. Yeah. Okay. I can take notes and stuff like that. And I can go back on my notes, but to actually sit there and do the job and be forced to do it and to be forced to learn it as you're doing it, that is how I learn.
Right. And I think people learn better by that.
Yeah, because you actually have to do it. And if you make a mistake, then you realize not to do that again. And that's a mistake. And then you correct your mistake. And then okay, next time I'm not going to do this because that's a mistake.
Right. That's something to write down on a piece of paper. Hey, don't do this again. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But taking notes and saying, all right, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And everybody learns differently. And everybody teaches differently. So you know what? Just getting on the computer or doing what you got to do and just actually doing it is a lot more practice. As long as you know the fundamentals of what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Actually doing it is like a lot easier.
And it's like that at every job, right?
Yeah.
Because of the people that want to sit there and learn by writing shit down. Right. Those are the people once they get on the computer or they get on a football field. Well, but this is the way somebody showed me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what they showed me. So what's May going to say? Oh, well, Brissett told me how to do this like this. You know what I mean? I learned from Brissett's way. Nah, man, get him on the damn field.
He needs to get the feeling for the football.
Okay.
He needs to throw the football. He needs to know which guys to throw it to.
That's right, baby. That's right, babe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, baby. God, I taught you.
Watching somebody else play football is not teaching you how to play football.
Right. Right. Throw them to the dogs like we did with every rookie quarterback. I remember like it's yesterday listening to Boomer Esiason in my ear saying when they drafted a rookie quarterback back in the day, Boom was like, oh, welcome to Cincinnati or welcome to this place because they were the worst teams in the world. You know what I mean? Anyways, and yeah, these guys started. You know what I mean? And then if the guy's got the right stuff or not.
Exactly. And you know from the beginning or after like 3 or 4 games or whatever, you'll know.
You're right, baby. You're right. So that's Miss Tammy's rant as far as the Patriots go today.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean?
By the way, I don't like Gerard Mayo either.
No, she doesn't like Gerard Mayo as a coach.
No, I do not. No.
Let's just see. Look, I say that we're going 6-11 this year. So it's on recording in case anybody says, you never said that. And I'll be like, yeah, I did.
I want to say, how many games are there? 18?
Yes.
I want to say 10-8.
No, baby, we're not going 10
Well,
and
that's
8.
what I want to say we are.
Okay.
I have faith that we
No,
can at
baby,
least win
listen,
10 games.
you're going to sit here and you're going to talk logical with me, right? Then don't come at me again and say with faith. I have faith in my team. Our O-line is complete trash. Okay? All
Well,
right?
they might get better.
They might. They might.
All right, I'm writing it down right now. I
They
say
might.
10-8.
You don't got to write it down. It's right here, live.
And Mr. Blaizeman says, what'd you say?
6-11.
6-11.
There's 17 games, babe.
Oh, well, you told me there was 18. I just said.
Oh, I thought you meant by the goddamn playoffs or whatever, but there's 17 games.
All right, so I say 10-7 then.
So,
okay, we'll see who's closest at the end of the season.
Baby, 10-7 might put us in a wild card. Do you think that we're a playoff team?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really been watching them. Have you? You've been watching it the playoffs. That the playoffs don't have all the good players playing.
The playoffs don't have all the good players playing?
Not the playoffs.
You said that wrong.
I'm sorry, the preseason.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they do, babe. They do. So most of the time in the first quarter, things to that nature. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I still stick with my 10-7.
All right. Hey, you're giving them a lot more credit than I am. So I just don't. Yeah, but babe, I love the Patriots too. And because I feel that way about them, I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up nobody's butt. I'm telling you the way it is.
Okay. Well, I think that they're going to do 10-7. I'm not saying that they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but hey, you know what? Stranger things have happened, so you never know.
You're right. You never know. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, we are giving away a tablet /PC on the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show.
Would you like me to show everybody?
Sure, if you'd like to. Yeah. There you go. I gotta mirror your camera. One momento, please.
You're gonna mirror my camera.
Yeah, I have to because your words are backwards. So it's all right. I'll take care of it in 2 seconds. Done.
Okay.
It's done. All right. Now you can put up. It's a tablet /PC, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to play the secret sound. So Miss Tammy and I are gonna push a button, and it's gonna play a sound. And then you give us a call and you guess what it is. And if you guess right, you win that tablet /PC, right, babe?
Yeah.
And that's all you got to do. You call into the show, 508-974-4231. The number is scrolling right below you, 508-974-4231. You give us a call if you know what this sound.
Or even if you think you know.
Well, that's why they would call, because they're thinking they know what the sound is.
Well, I know.
Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you think you know it, give us a call again at 508-974-4231. And here we go. All right, folks. If you think you know what that sound is, give us a call at 508-974-4231. And babe, fall is coming in pretty quick.
It's actually very nice today. Yesterday was hot and humid, but today is nice and it's still summer. It's just like not humid. If I could have a day like this all the time, I would take it.
It was humid today. That's what made it.
It wasn't. That was yesterday.
No, today.
Today was not humid.
Well, today. Well, all right. It wasn't humid.
Oh wait, maybe it was humid in here, but at work I wasn't.
They say that hurricane season is going to be a pretty tough one this year.
Hurricanes mean I stay home.
So,
I don't
well, not if we
hurricane.
not if you lived close to work,
Well,
It didn't matter. Hurricanes, blizzards, snowstorms didn't matter. They called you and your butt walked down the street to work. So
I don't think I ever went in a hurricane because I don't think we ever had a hurricane that I was at work.
yeah, that's not the. I don't think that's what why we're bringing that up. But
I would rather walk in a blizzard with like 25 inches of snow in a blizzard than go in a hurricane. Which a blizzard is kind of like a hurricane because of the gale force
it
winds.
is a hurricane. That's why
know.
they call it nor'easters.
Yeah,
You know, they just got a different name for a cyclone that's spinning.
but I think a hurricane has more gale force winds.
Well,
A hurricane can actually push you off the ground. Put it that way.
okay, so let's say that it's like a nor'easter
Yeah,
has winds and maybe like max winds to like 80 miles an hour.
yeah.
And then it's the fall,
Mm-hmm.
that everybody freaks out about more. And then you got the drifts from the snow and it's just
It
terrible.
blows in your face. I know.
It's just terrible.
Or I used to have to walk down the street in a blizzard and up the street in a blizzard. But sometimes it was fun because when you walk up the street, the wind would push you up and you'd actually get home a lot quicker.
That's too much, man. Everybody thinks you're hilarious tonight. I gotta tell you. Anyways, yeah. So like I said, they said it's gonna be a pretty tough hurricane season. So yeah, we'll see, right?
Yeah, well, I hope everybody's safe.
We'll see. Gee, I'm just trying so hard to not talk about the elephant in the room. The stuff that we were watching today. You know what I mean?
You can talk about it.
I don't want to really.
Okay.
There's enough of political shows on it, but it's just itching at me though.
We'll scratch it.
But I'll tell you what, right now though, but it's not my show; it's your show. So whatever you want to talk about, we will talk about.
No,
It's
I
up to
prefer
you.
I prefer to refrain from politics.
Oh, please refrain from politics. Sure. While you're yelling at the TV before. Yeah. Refrain from politics. He's yelling at the TV.
Well, I just have to say though, in my opinion, what is wrong with this country? How can you put a president ever since history class when I was like 8? You have a election. You start off with a primary election where candidates and you vote for who's going to be the nominee. So you vote between all these people, Democrats, Republicans, whatever. So it comes out with one Democrat and one Republican and goes to the national.
Or an independent.
Or an independent, yes. And goes to the election. But you have to vote for the primaries to pick one person.
Right.
Now, we didn't get to pick anybody.
Right.
We didn't get to pick the Democrat nominee.
Just say people didn't get to vote, babe. Don't say people didn't get to. People didn't get to vote.
No.
Okay? Because...
And that's not fair.
I mean, what's their argument, babe? Oh, all we had was Kamala. Nobody else wanted to run against her.
Well, maybe nobody else
But
had a choice.
there's still no primary.
But they should have had a primary, and then maybe people would have came out.
Baby,
You don't know that.
I agree with you. Even if like freaking 32% of the people voted for her and she had nobody that was running against her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She still did a primary. Now the Democratic Party knows where they are with the campaign, and they build from there, right?
Exactly.
No, they installed her. Like I said, it's a coup. They performed the most elegant and most sneaky ass way to throw somebody in.
And I think
and
they did it on purpose. I think they did it on purpose. Joe Biden.
Why? What did they do that?
Joe Biden stayed in as long as he could. He stayed in to get the primary election over with, so he got picked, and then he dropped out. Because he should have never ran for president again. And if he would have never ran for president again, there would have been a normal election.
Well,
there would have been...
Because most people didn't, I'm kind of not like sticking up for him, but this is how the Democratic Party thinks anyway. So the thing here, right, is that they take Biden And when he did his first debate against Trump, I think everybody really, really seeing that he has a lot of problems. Okay. And he's not going to be fit.
Yeah,
to-
but I'm
Listen,
sure.
when
Can
he's-
you believe that people in the White House and other people around him didn't know he had those problems before?
No.
Of course they did.
Of course they did. Exactly. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
So they should have stopped him from running again.
Yeah, but they thought that he could hold his own just in front of the TV cameras, babe. You know what I mean?
Well,
They thought he could, but to have two more debates against Trump after that first one, yeah, they weren't going to allow it. And
okay, so then he drops out.
I gotta, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Baby, continue talking to the audience.
Okay, so then he drops out. But I think I'm not saying that like I want to vote Republican or I want to vote Democrat, but I think we should have had a choice of who we voted for in the Democratic Party. Whether Kamala went for somebody and then somebody else could have just like joined and said, "Hey, I want to run against you." They didn't even give an option for somebody to run against her. And then maybe the elections are supposed to be in November. Well, you know what? Maybe in September they could have had a primary election.
They could have had
It still would have been.
They could have had a. I'm sorry.
Well, in September they could have had a primary, and then picked
Yeah.
one of them. And then I'm sorry, you still have 2 months, or maybe they could have pushed it out to December. The president doesn't get not become the actual president until January. So they had all that time until January for them to do that.
Right.
So that's what they should have done. They should have said, "Hey, we're gonna Kamala wants to run. That's fine. Kamala wants to run for president, but we're gonna open it up. If anybody else wants to run for president, you got like say a month to put your ballot."
We're just gonna look. Kamala's gonna run. We're backing her, whatever the situation may be, and then whoever wants to run, we're gonna have a primary. But see, babe, they didn't.
Exactly.
But babe, they didn't want to have a primary. Do you think she would have?
How can you say you don't want to have one?
Can I finish?
Well, if it was a Republican who did that, that would never be allowed. That would be like against the law, which it should be against the law. That's not how the democratic process is supposed to work.
Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I forgot what I was going to say. I mean,
but that's not how it's supposed to work. In all the years of people picking presidents and stuff like that, it's a process to it. And I can't believe that nobody's actually talking about this. They're talking about who's going to win the president and stuff like that. But what about the process of getting to win? The process of picking the people that you like, the voters picking.
Okay, so what I was going to say, right, is one of the reasons why I feel, okay, that they didn't have a primary, because I think any other two people would have beat her ass in the polls.
I understand
but listen to me. I'm trying to tell you why they didn't do it.
How could it be legal to do something like this?
Look, they're doing it. So all your upsetting and saying how is it legal to do this, it doesn't matter because they're doing it already. All I'm trying to do is explain why they're doing it. Okay? Because anybody else would have beat her ass in the primary polls. Okay? She got 1% when she ran for president. I told you, they tossed her totem pole out right after that debate. Right after that debate with her calling Joe Biden a racist and all of that shit like that, she was done. You never heard a scene from her again until Joe only picked her for the color of her skin.
And because she was a woman. Now, even Kennedy, the independent Kennedy, he could have said, well, you know what? I'll probably get more votes being a Democrat. He could have went and been a Democrat and ran against her for the primary election.
Yeah.
And maybe he would have got picked. Or any Democratic person.
Okay. So now do you understand why I said that's why they didn't do it?
I understand that.
All right, because
my question is,
who would have ran against her? Who would have ran against her, Tam?
I just told you. Maybe Kennedy would have ran against her.
That's right. No, not maybe. Kennedy would have ran against her. And he would have beat her ass.
But how come this is like going on? How come this was allowed to happen though? I'm not not even mad that she's running. I'm just upset because it's not the right way to
You
run.
can't say everything that you're saying now and say you're not mad that she's running.
I'm mad because they didn't do it the right way.
Yeah, like they stole the election and now they're doing this the same way, Tammy.
But who decided? Like, who decided and said that this is okay?
The Democrats are in power in the office. They got the White House. They have the presidency. That's how it gets done. Okay?
It's like if you were, it's like, I don't know how to.
You got
describe
one
it.
side calling the other side fucking sheep, right? Oh, sorry about the swearing. I get. Ugh. Anyways, and I'm sorry, Democrats, but you are the ones that are getting the wool pulled over your eyes. No pun intended.
But it's like if you, say if you, I don't even know how to describe it. But say if you were a doctor, and you
Can we finish after the break?
Can I just say one thing real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Say if you were a doctor.
Show.
Say if you were a doctor and you're going to retire, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a doctor and I want to retire. I'm of age. I'm going to retire. Blah blah blah. Okay, so you know what? My nephew over there, who doesn't have a law degree, a medical degree or anything, but he's going to replace me. Come on, sign him up for surgeon. It's just like that.
Well, hey, look, we sat there and we looked at those numbers today where she was up by 13 fucking points on them in Battlegrounds. How is that possible?
But my thing, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I am getting what you're saying, Tammy. It's illegal for them to do it. Exactly. And how are they doing it? Because they can. What do you think that we talk about every night on the way we see it? The government sucks. And Democrats are all for big government so they can control the population and control the people that work and break their fucking backs every day to make these people rich. They walk out there and they talk about we're going to tax the billionaires, the millionaires. No, they would never do that. Okay? Never do that. And if they do that, pay attention real closely because they will add loopholes and other things for these rich to continue to get their money. Because if you tax these people, the rich, as they call them, okay, like Kamala wants to do, you want to see jobs go bye-bye? You want to see companies go overseas? Because they're not going to pay those taxes.
Okay? Well,
they're not.
I'm so stuck on this. This is not a fair election. This is not
I don't think it's
a legal
fair.
election. It's not legal.
I agree.
And I don't know why more people are not talking about that.
Blows my mind as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after this break. If I don't stop her, folks, she's going to keep going. Because sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, baby. I love you. But I put those two things up and brought up because I want to get it going today. We'll be right back in about like 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I've got spare parts from my last broken heart. Somehow more than what I had to start. Yeah, I've got spare parts. I tried to fix it best I remembered it. I hope it runs when I fire it up, 'cause I got spare parts. So if you see something that you might need, anything you can use, what's left of it might be a perfect fit. 'Cause I got spare parts. He took a piece of you, like lovers often do. I'll try to make it good as new, 'cause I got spare parts. So if you see something that you might need, anything you can use, what's left of it might be the perfect fit. 'Cause I've got spare parts. What's left of it might be the perfect fit. 'Cause I've got spare parts.
My name is Steven, your Public Relations Officer at FFN Media Network. We believe that every story deserves to be heard. Every voice deserves to be amplified, and every idea deserves to shine. As a small media company, we are committed to creating a platform where content creators, visionaries, and changemakers like you can thrive. You might say to yourself, why do we need FFN Network? Well, let me tell you what we can do for you. 1. Our mission is simple: empower, elevate, and engage. We are not just another media outlet. 2. Our producers will help you build your show, add content, and put you on 15 different platforms. 3. We help you promote your show. Whether it is through captivating articles, thought-provoking videos, or inspiring podcasts, we are here to help you make a difference. What sets us apart? At FFN Media Network, we embrace hard work. Our team of talented producers and creators come from all social classes, ensuring that our content reflects a rich tapestry of experiences, cultures, and viewpoints. Join the FFN team. Join FFN Media Network and be part of a community that celebrates creativity, authenticity, and positive impact. Let us amplify your voice and share your story on FFN Network and with the world. Get to know our founder, Blaise St. Pierre, the new guy in the media industry. So if you have a great idea for a show or a business and want to place an ad on FFN Network, give us a call at 774-704-5145 or email us at ffnnetwork9@gmail.com and join the FFN Network family. Thank you. FFN Network.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around with more of the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show right here on the FFN network. So, Miss Tammy and I had taken our Julia for a walk. This was yesterday. And, we only been living where we're living now for a few years or whatever. And so we explored a different street.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked down it, and it was nice area, beautiful.
It's a dead end street too.
Yeah, and a dead end street. And all of a sudden, here comes another husky.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a border collie / husky. Okay. And I didn't say that to you that day, babe, because Julia was getting along with her, good. And anyhow, and you could tell because she has longer hair. You know what I mean? Her hair was long,
Yeah.
like a collie is, like a border collie.
Her tail was really long, like the hair.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could tell she was had husky because her eyes were blue, and not all huskies' eyes are blue. If they don't have blue eyes, doesn't mean they're not a pure husky. So people need to understand that. Anyhow, and because her face had she trust us, she was pot husky. She had the blue eyes and everything. And my Julia, she was like, she got along with her real quick, but she's a female. Or we didn't know if she was.
Well, you thought she was.
Yeah, I thought she was a female. Yeah. So Julia has another friend that we have to make sure that we make rounds once in a while and go by. Her friend, Lucky. Lucky is a labradoodle.
He's so cute.
Yeah. And we met someone that owned a golden doodle.
Yeah. The
Right?
golden doodle was really cute.
It was a golden doodle. I didn't like it at all. It looked like it just had like an old man's brown coat on.
So what?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I thought it was cute.
No,
It was bigger than Julia too.
not at all. Lucky, the labradoodle. I just think that pet owners and the scientific world with pets, they're just trying to breed too many freaking different dogs. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
we don't need a golden doodle. There's already a labradoodle.
Oh, the golden doodle was cute.
No, it wasn't, folks.
You just didn't like his color.
Yeah,
If he
like
would
I
have been
said,
like a tannish color or like a whitish color, oh my god, he would have been so dark.
Lucky is smaller.
Mm.
Lucky's a labradoodle, and he's smaller. The golden doodle, it was a big dog. I didn't care. I didn't care for it, babe.
Okay, well, you don't have to care for every dog, but I think they're cute.
No, I love every animal. I just didn't care for I don't know. Just looked like he had a freaking old man, dirty brown coat on. So that's what I didn't see any cute expressions in his face or her face or his face. It was a he. You know what I mean? And I didn't. I just didn't.
Well, guess what? We're having company tonight. Guess who's coming to visit us?
My grandpa's coming. My Milo.
My grandpuppy's coming.
Yeah.
My grandpuppy's going to be here until Tuesday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember being asked if he can stay here till Tuesday.
You don't need to be asked.
What kind of stuff is that?
You don't need to be asked. He just comes over.
He just comes over whenever he wants?
Yeah. We're puppy sitting, babysitting. Grandpuppy sitting.
Yeah, we are. We're babysitting for our oldest boy, and he's bringing who, babe? Milo.
We just said that, silly.
I know that. I'm just trying to stall because I'm trying to find a picture of him. Never mind. I forgot we were going to talk about him.
In our capture, there is a picture of you holding him when he was a little puppy.
In our opening show opening. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was him when he was a puppy. He's bigger now, but he's not too much bigger than when he was a puppy.
Yeah, no.
He's not too much bigger.
He's a beagle.
So, but yeah, he's a good boy, and he is going to be here. So, Miss Tammy, are we ready to play the secret sound again?
Sure.
Babe, I just don't understand it that we're sitting here on all these prizes to give away.
I know, just call.
You know what I mean? All you got to do is give us a call at 508-974-4231. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the secret sound. If you think you know it, give us a call at 508-974-4231. For those of you that watch this show pre-recorded on Facebook or any other of our platforms, should have watched us live.
Well, we are live.
Yeah, I know that. I said they should. Never mind.
Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the secret sound, Miss Tammy.
3, 2, 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you
All right.
have it. If you think you know what the secret sound is, give us a call at 508-974-4231.
Or you can just give us a call to talk to us.
Oh, yeah. Or if you just want to say, you know what? It doesn't make sense. What the hell is happening? How did they allow just and say, oh, by the way, Joe doesn't want to do it no more. And here's this one.
Yeah. That's basically what they did.
Right? No explanation. I mean, honestly, though, Miss Tammy, I truly believe that the intelligent people are sitting there like you are, Democrat, and everybody.
Well, I
You know what
haven't
I mean?
heard
And
anybody
saying,
say
what's
anything
going
about
on?
it.
What's going on? Well, because those people are the ones that, want it.
Well,
So.
they have no choice. They only have one candidate if they want to go Democrat. So
That's what I'm saying.
but it's pretty sad that they don't have a choice.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. So,
What?
Milo should be here shortly.
Milo, my Milo, my
Did you already
Milo.
put his stuff up?
I put his bowl out and his water. What other stuff am I supposed to put out? He plays with Julia's toys.
Yeah,
They
I know
usually
that.
bring him. Last time they brought him like a little suitcase though with a blanket and some of his toys. Even though he didn't really play with his toys, he played with Julia's
Because last time we had him, babe, we had him for 2 weeks.
Well, he's
only staying for 3 days.
No, he's staying Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and he's going home Tuesday.
Oh.
Well, he may go home Monday.
Oh.
No, he's going home Tuesday because they're not coming back to Tuesday.
Either way, babe, too much information in the live program. So yeah, we're gonna have the little guy here, and so babe, did you even hear or did you even like come across about like that Mike Tyson and that Paul guy gonna fight? Have you heard anything about that?
No.
No.
I thought Mike Tyson was too old to fight now.
Well, he's 60 years old. He's a year older than I am. Well, a year and a half.
It's probably too old to be fighting.
Well, he is, but he is going to fight. He's going to fight this guy called Jake Paul.
How old is that guy?
This guy Jake Paul. This guy Jake Paul is like I don't know, mid-30s. I want to say, I don't know. I don't really follow, but this is something that's like huge. So there's not too many people that don't know about it. And this Jake Paul guy is like a YouTube sensation guy. He started out with like,
And he wants to fight Mike Tyson so he can make a name for himself, right?
No. Let me finish.
Okay, well, that was my opinion. I'm sorry.
Well, but you don't listen. So, okay, this guy, like, he'd be like, hey, man, like at the time, when he first started, I was like, oh, I'll pay you, if you want to fight me, any badasses or whatever, you know what I mean? That want to fight me, if you think you can kick my ass, I'll pay you if you kick my ass. Anyways, and that's how this whole fucking thing started with him. Sorry for my language. And, he's fought other big, boxers, but in my opinion, these other boxers that he fought, just, these guys are not really in the sport no more, and they probably could use some money that he's freaking offering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he gets huge sponsors from his YouTube crap and all that thing. Anyway, so that's what he does. And now Mike Tyson is, and I was just reading about when I was reading the Wall Street and the New York Post. This was a while back, about maybe 2 months ago or whatever. I was reading articles on how Mike's like pretty much filed for bankruptcy and, he needs some money. So that's why this to me is basically happening.
Is it going to be live on TV?
Well, yeah, they're gonna try to make as much money off of it. No, you're not gonna be able to put on like CBS or some shit and watch it. I don't know if it's gonna be like a Showtime box. I have no idea.
Is it going to be like a pay-per-view?
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna try to make money off of it. So yeah,
Mm.
you know what I mean. So,
Well, I mean, I don't
But,
think it's a good idea for a 30-year
Mr. Souza from the neutral corner just bounced in. He's like, he fought one boxer and lost. Tommy Fury. See? So, I mean, and now he's going, he's going up to Tyson. I don't care if Tyson is 60 years old. Okay. That shit, that movement, yeah, you may not be fast enough or whatever. And, Mike's not going to box this kid. I don't think so. I think Mike's going to try to be the intimidator and just whatever. And, but I don't know. We'll see. To me, it's a big money making thing, And if, ladies and gentlemen, check out the neutral corner with Jerry, right? And if you want to hear about this boxing stuff, because a lot of people disagree with what this Jake Paul kid's doing. They're saying like he's fucking up the sport of boxing. So bro, I would love you too, but we're gonna be bouncing off in a few minutes, and if you get going, it's hard to shut you down. So
it's always next Thursday.
Yeah. Because Miss Tammy and I are trying to throw our sports in because in our opening credits for our show, it says we talk sports. So we're trying to just get a little things in there. Anyways, so to me, I just think it's gonna be like a big, like freaking money making. That's what it is. Okay, and I agree with the neutral corner with Jerry. That it's screwing up the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
Okay, because there are people even right now that are from the streets or whatever, and love the sport of boxing and bust their balls and sweat and grind and everything to try to especially work themselves up a ladder, okay, in the boxing world. I don't even know, to be honest with you, if it's still like that anymore. I don't know. But back in the day, I mean, you'd have to work yourself up, find yourself a nice promoter, you know what I mean? A good manager or whatever. And then hopefully, you can get your career started. But some of these boxers, man, probably would like box like 70 fights or something, even before they get a chance to even get like put up in the rankings, and here comes this guy Jake Paul, where he's just oh hey, I'm fucking rich, I got money, and I want to fight a boxer, I want to fight this one, I fight that one. He's fought UFC guys, I know he's fought a lot of them and it beat them up, but like again, like the neutral corner said, the neutral corner with Jerry, he only fought one boxer, and the boxer beat his ass, knocked him out. So, and I know it was a knockout because I remember watching that boxer knock his ass out.
Good, and that boxer got paid for it, so good.
I just feel good. You know what I mean? I got, me, baby. I read everything, so I know. I love boxing. I lost boxing, I think, when a lot of people lost boxing, Miss Tammy. It used to come on. It used to be like Friday night fights and things like to that nature. Those you could follow the ladder, of these young kids coming up in the welterweights and and lightweight titles, and you know what I mean. You could follow them. So and so was a badass when he was a middleweight. He fucking got a little taller. He put some more poundage on. Now he wants to try and get into the heavyweights. And if you like that person as a middleweight, anyways, they would show fighting, boxing, just like they show football games, basketball games, women's basketball. You know what I mean? Everything else.
All right. Well, I'm not too into sports, babe, except for football. So.
Well, hey, listen. you know, we're gonna talk sports. We're talking sports. All right, there, lady.
We already talked our sports section.
Yeah. No, you want to talk about my grandpa Milo. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's the whole explanation with all of that. And again, if you're interested in boxing, go see my buddy Jerry. He has a neutral corner. And yeah, you want to say something?
Well, I was just wondering what time it was.
Yeah, exactly. See, ladies and gentlemen, she wants to leave you folks.
I don't want to leave you.
Okay.
I love talking on the show, but my grandpuppy's coming.
My grandpuppy. You believe this? It's not a child. It's a dog.
It's
But,
my
okay.
grandpuppy.
Anyways, it is time to go. It's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I really hate to say it, but we really must say
Good night, sweetheart.
good night. Good night, everybody. Catch us next Thursday. Call your friends, like you share the show, and all of that fun stuff like that. You could win a prize, man. I just don't get it, folks.
You have just watched an FFN Network production.